Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to quickly introduce myself. I am Hemant Sharma from MBA Executive Weekend Batch, and today I would like to take this opportunity to talk about our Indian history and geographical facts. Let's begin with our Indian history. India is located in the continent of Asia. India covers more than 29 lakh square kilometers of land and 3 lakh square kilometers of water, making it the seventh largest nation in the world with a total area of 32 lakh square kilometers. It is surrounded by Bhutan, Nepal and Bangladesh to the northeast, China to the north, Pakistan to the northwest and Sri Lanka of the southeast coast. India is a land of ancient civilization. India's social, economic and cultural configuration are the products of a long process of regional expansion. The history of India begins with the Indus Valley civilization and the coming of Aryans. These two phases are generally described as the pre-Vedic and Vedic period. The earliest literacy source that sheds light on India's past is the Rig Veda. It is really difficult to date this work with any accuracy on the basis of tradition and ambiguous astronomical information. Indus Valley civilization, which flourished between 2800 BC and 1800 BC, had an advanced flourishing economic system. The Indus Valley people practiced agriculture, domesticated animals, made tools, weapons from copper, bronze and tin, and even traded with some Middle East countries. It was in the 17th century that Europeans came to India. They coincided with the disintegration of the Mughal Empire and paving the way for regional states. The rebellion of 1857 to 58, which sought to restore Indian supremacy, and Victoria as Emperor of India. The incorporation of India into the empire was complete. It was then followed by India's struggle for independence, which we got in the year 1947. I'll quickly want to introduce you with the civilization, how Indian civilization began. So Indus Valley civilization begins from 1800 BC to 3300 BC. The Vedic civilization came from 600 BC to 1500 BC. After that, Buddhist era came 800 BC to 200 BC. And the invasion of Alexander, that was into 326th century. And after that, the famous Chandragupta Maurya dynasty came in 322 century to 650 century. Harshvardhana from 600 century to 647 century. And in the medieval Indian history, that is the 6th century from 1200 century. The famous were the Pallavas, Pandavas and Cholas. And after that, the regional power like Delhi Sultanate came from 1300 century to 1526 century. The famous warrior Maharana Pratap and the Krishna Dev Varya. He was also very famous emperor. After that, the Mughal Empire came from 1556 century to 1857 century. And starting from Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Shah Jahan and then Aurangzeb. After that, Marathas and Sikhs, that was starting from 1674 century to 1818 century. The famous warrior Chhatrapati Shivaji and Maharaja Ranjit Singh. After that, modern Indian history begins and British East India Company, which came into picture from 1757 century to 1947. And then we got our independence. Let's talk about the geography of India. Our country's geography is really extremely diverse, with landscape ranging from snow-capped mountain region to deserts, plains, hills and plateaus. India comprises most of the Indian subcontinent situated on the Indian plate, the northerly portion of the Indo-Australian plate. Having a coastline of over 7,000 kilometers, most of India lies on a southern Asia into the Indian Ocean. India is bounded in the southwest by the Arabian Sea and in the southwest by the Bay of Bengal. The fertile Indo-Gangetic Plain occupies most of the northern, central and eastern India, while the Deccan Plateau occupies most of the southern India. To the west of country is the Thar Desert, which consists of a mix of rocky and sandy desert. India's east and northern east border consist of high Himalayan range. The highest point in India is disputed due to territorial dispute with Pakistan, according to India's claim. The highest point located in the disputed Kashmir territory is K2. It is approximate 8,611 meters. The highest point in undisputed Indian territory is around 8,988 meters. India is bordered by Pakistan, the People's Republic of China, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Nepal, Bhutan and Afghanistan. Sri Lanka and Maldives are island nations to the south of India. Let's talk about the physical geography. India is broadly divided into the following region based on physical features. The Great Mountains of Northern Plain, Peninsular Plateau, Coastal Plains, Thar Deserts and Island. Let's talk about our mountains. A great arc of mountains composed of Himalaya, Hindu Kush and Patkai range defines the Indian subcontinent. These mountain ranges are home to some of the tallest mountains in the world and provide a natural barrier against the cold polar winds. India has 7 major mountains ranges having peaks of over 1000 meters. Aravali, Eastern Ghats, Himalayas, Patki, Vindhyas, Sahyadri, Satpuras, Karakoram. Let's talk about the water resources. India is surrounded by water from 3 sides, the Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, and Indian Ocean in the south. Moreover, India has large reserves of rivers, both big and small. There are 12 major rivers in the country. Let's talk about our land area. India covers an area of around 32 lakhs square kilometers of land. It is roughly 1/3 of size of America or China, twice as big as Iran, and 10 times as big as Malaysia or Norway. Population of India. The population of India is approximate around 138 crore as per Jan 2020 estimate. It is the second largest population in the world. One is every 6 people in the world live in India. It is the 34th most densely populated country in the world. National Day. India celebrates Republic Day on 26 January and India celebrates Independence Day on 15th August. Our currency is rupee and capital city is Delhi. The time zone of country which we follow are GMT to 5:30 and majorly languages of India is Hindu, Bengali, Telugu, Marathis. Thank you so much and really thank you for paying attention and listening about our country's history and geographical details. Hope the information I have presented would be interesting and really make us feel proud of our country, India. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Thank you.